But we'll get to that later on in the podcast. I just want to talk about the root of everything, the roots of every single video idea.
What is the root?
The root is also the foundation of it all, okay? The root is the idea, okay? Everything starts with an idea, all right? I mean, obviously, you know that. I'm sure everyone listening and watching to this knows that an idea is the first step to everything. But I'm going to tell you something really, really, that might hurt you.
Oh, dang.
It doesn't matter. The idea doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how bad it is, how good it is, how great it is. It doesn't matter. What matters is the hustle. The hustle is, that's where you should spend your the most time. Because an idea is there, but if no action is involved to make that happen, then it's just never going to live. And the hustle to make that idea happen is the most important thing you really, really got to focus on. I'll give you an example. All right. So 3 years ago, when I was first starting off Guava Juice, I always like hop on trends. Like if I see something trending, I'll hop on it. I remember the Running Man challenge.
Yeah.
I remember I first saw that challenge. Like it wasn't popular yet, but I knew it was gonna be popular because I saw like three different videos, the same type of videos of them doing the dance. I'm like, oh, this is gonna gain traction, and I know it. And at the time, I was out of town. Okay, I wanted to film it right when I saw like the third video of it, but I was out of town that time, and I don't know. I just couldn't be home until like 3 a.m. And then at the time, I was with Marlon. He was my roommate at the time. I texted him like, "Hey, dude, big favor, dude. Are you gonna be up at 3 a.m.?"
Yeah.
And then Marlon's like, "Sure, I can. What's up?" I was like, "Oh, dude, can you help me film a video real quick? I think this will blow up because this trend is trending, but it's not like at its like climax yet." And yeah, props to Marlon. He like stayed up for that. It's such a good guy. So I got home. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning. He was like, "Yo, Marlon, wake up, wake up." He was like, "Oh, hey." And then we just filmed like the Running Man challenge or whatever. I did it like my own spin of it. And then after that, we finished around like 5 a.m. And then I was like, "All right, Marlon, thank you so much. I got to edit this video. You can go to sleep." So I spent like the next hour or two editing it, and the sun's already up. And I was like, "Okay, I'm going to post this right now." So I posted it. It went live at like 7. I went to sleep, woke up like in 3 hours. So because, morning workout. So I woke up at 10. I was like, "All right, cool. Let's check on the video." And what do you know? It blew up. Yeah, nice. That's called the hustle. I guess like you have that idea, but then I took the extra effort to like kind of like strategically figure out how to post it as soon as possible. So I think that's where I learned like turnaround rate, or what do you call it? Turnaround. Yeah, it's like my turnaround's so quick because once I have that idea, it just comes into life. But don't get me wrong, there are different ways to deal with this. Like for me, I'm very impatient, so I just like doing things like, okay, let's get this done, let's do this. And I understand like some people aren't like that. Like they have an idea, but they kind of like take their time because they want to master who they are first and master their craft before, diving into whatever they want. Like, let's do like real estate. Like you don't want to like dive in it really quickly because you don't know.
You might lose a lot of money.
Yeah, you're going to lose a lot. There's like a lot of like deficits, a lot of loss to that. But if you take your time and craft it and learn from it, then you can hustle at that moment. Because that's also the hustle, like learning things. Figuring out things. That's also part of the hustle. As long as you're like not so captivated with the idea of what you want to do in your mind, if you're just like, it's just there in your mind and you're just not doing anything about it, like not learning or not taking action to make it happen, then hey, it's just gonna stay in your mind and it's never. That's why like some entrepreneurs, I was listening to a podcast like what's her name? I forgot. Framebridge, It's like a frame bridge. It's like this entrepreneur, she made Framebridge. It's like, how frames are very expensive if you want to frame stuff. She had the idea in her mind. She even told everyone like her idea. And you're not supposed to do that as an entrepreneur because they're going to steal your idea and do it. but she told it to everyone and no one did it
Mm.
except her, because she actually took the next step and hustled to make that a reality. So yep, that's it, guys. That's the root. To answer your question, that's the root of it all. There's the idea is the main root, but the idea doesn't really matter. It's all about the hustle to make everything execute at the end.
Mm.
Bam.
So
Wait. Play that music again. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
So, especially in the context of making YouTube videos, because
Yep.
that's what the viewers
Oh, yeah.
focus on. There's a sense of urgency because these trends will slowly plateau and die
Yep.
off,
Mm-hmm.
right? So, in the context of making videos, it's definitely
Definitely.
that's what you're talking about.
Definitely. I mean, at least for what I do, what we do, we focus on trends because you want to be at that trend when it starts. I guess people call that first mover's advantage, meaning you kind of like ride the wave while it's like still getting bigger and bigger. And I guess that's what happened for the Running Man challenge. I was like one of the first people to actually, pioneer it and like make it popular. And guess what? That video eventually made its way into a Google commercial. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know.
How was that experience?
It was cool. It was like I saw myself on TV. It was like, oh, nice. I remember staying up at 4 a.m. to make that happen. So just kind of reminded me of like the hustle. Like, hey, I got to do this now. It doesn't matter if the sun's going to come up in an hour. I'm going to do it because I don't know what's going to happen after this. And you don't know unless you like make it happen, Mm-hmm.
Quick to execute.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you broke it down, we talked about it earlier, but you said the 2 steps of making videos are idea and execution, right?
Idea, execution.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. And in order to get to execution, you got to provide the hustle that is needed to make that happen.
Is hustle just another word for you for action? Just taking action?
It's like action, but like you're just like you're 100% like head on with that action rather than like, all right, I'm gonna do it. In comparison to like, all right, let's do this. You know what I'm saying?
Like you're committed.
You're just like committed, but you're like 100% like focused.
Gotcha.
Yeah.